All right, so this is Steve, and why don't you introduce yourself? Go ahead,
I'm Scott.
Scott. And we're up here in Northern California, and we're dealing with the issue of homelessness. And so Scott's agreed to talk about his experiences with homelessness here. So go ahead, tell me a little bit about yourself, how you ended up in this part of Northern California, and anything.
I was born and raised here, and I ended up getting a job in Reno, Nevada. And when I got there, the guy didn't have a job for me, so I hitchhiked over this way. It took a couple weeks, and I got here, and there's really no like services or anything like. They have services that you can call their numbers and stuff, but like that they don't never help it. They don't ever help me, anyways, so far.
So basically, to get from here to Reno, I could probably drive to Reno in less than 5 hours.
Yeah,
But it took you a couple weeks to hitchhike
yeah,
out here. Oh
yeah.
my gosh! So did you find any services out there? Were there any?
Stopping in Santa Rosa and Fort Bragg, and then coming here.
And tell me about the services here. Like what services do they have or don't they have here?
As far as I know, they have services for people that have been living here for longer than 6 months only.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and they don't count like if you used to live here and come back. They said.
Is that because of the county or is it because of the state?
I think
of
each
California?
county has its own thing.
Oh wow.
Yeah, each county has its own because they're funded by them.
Wow. So now your situation, if you don't mind, about how old are you?
47.
47 years old. And how long have you been struggling with homeless this last time?
About a month,
About a month.
month and a half.
Okay. So it's getting pretty cold and it started to sprinkle a little bit today, but the weather's kind of turning warm.
Yeah,
Where are you able to sleep?
just anywhere.
Is anywhere you
Just
can?
have a sleeping bag.
Do you put your stuff up somewhere during
This
the
region's
day?
pretty easy to, huh?
What about your stuff during
Just
the
hide
day?
it. Yeah, sometimes it gets, sometimes it gets taken away, but.
Because I know a lot of homeless people will get their stuff stolen from other homeless people.
Oh yeah.
So how many times does that happen?
Oh, a few.
So what's that like, man? You got your
You
ID.
starting over?
You start over from
Yeah,
scratch.
I lost my birth certificates and stuff like that.
Birth certificate,
Not too long ago.
driver's license, everything like that.
Oh yeah, changes of clothes and stuff.
But you're from here, you said. So do you have any family here?
I
that
haven't
can
looked.
help
I
you?
haven't gotten a hold of anybody.
All right. So what about mental health services or any kind of stuff like that, or medical
Maybe
or
there
dental?
would be if I was a if I was a client of theirs, but no.
So you don't have any mental health services at all right now?
No,
Do you have any?
I don't. I don't really require them.
No.
No,
Did you ever have any kind of medications or anything that helped or anything?
no.
What about drugs? I mean, you got something. What's,
I do drugs when I'm on the street. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, for
That's-
sure.
That's dangerous. What kind of drugs? Because do you know how many people are ODing right now? It's like 160,000 a year. They're saying they're
Yep.
ODing from fentanyl and
Yep.
other drugs.
It's in everything now, kind of.
Kind of.
That's what everyone says.
It is. It's dangerous. They're putting it in weed. They're putting it in everything. So, what's your drug of choice if you had to say like you could have as much of it as you wanted or whatever?
Oh, opioids, some
Yeah.
kind.
All
yeah.
right. So, can you remember the first time you did opioids?
Yep.
How old were you?
Like 25.
The first time?
Yeah.
What'd you use?
It was like painkillers, some kind of painkiller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
was
what
great.
what did it feel like?
It was awesome.
It felt like what?
I could work. I could work. I could work in the heat and never slow down and just go. It was
So-
great. And be happy as I'll get out.
So did it make you feel calm, like you got like the world figured out?
Yeah.
Or what?
Yeah.
'Cause
Kinda.
I find a lot of people feel that whatever their drug of choice is, it makes them feel
Yeah.
centered. It makes them feel good,
Like it's the missing piece of the puzzle.
like a missing piece of the puzzle. That's really true. I kind of put it more like you're on top of the mountain and you're God, and you feel like you just have the whole universe sort of centers, and you understand. You know.
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of. I don't know. I have a different reaction to opiates that most people do, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like how so?
It's like an upper to me.
There's people I've talked to that have that reaction. They feel like
It's like it wires me like coffee should or whatever.
totally. That may be. When you were a kid, did you have like ADHD or anything
Maybe, yeah.
like that?
I might have.
Because maybe your brain works different.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the opposite.
Yeah, I think it does work different.
because some people, they get a hold of an opioid, they feel up, and then other people feel flat. And
Yeah.
then some people, they'll take an upper, and then they feel
I'm the guy that's
calm.
cleaning the house and telling stories and shit when I do that stuff.
Tons of energy.
Yeah,
Maybe just because you felt better about yourself.
ridiculous energy.
Yeah. So did you go to high school here?
Lakeport.
Oh, you were down there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're not in Lakeport right now. I won't say what city we are, but we're a little bit away from there. Tell me your experience with homelessness in Lakeport, because it's different down there.
I don't know, really. I was homeless for a few days at a time over there, one time or two, but
So what about the police?
I never asked for any help over there or anything.
What about the police? How the police treat you if they run up on you, or they?
I don't know. Like I just had one encounter with the cops that was not cool in the jail there.
Oh, did you end up in that jail?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is not a good place to go. What happens if you get arrested here? Where's the jail around here?
I don't even know. I haven't been arrested here.
Good.
I never talked to the cops here yet.
That's good. No, the jail down there doesn't do any services either. No, they're not very helpful at all.
No, they really don't like spending money on stuff like that around here.
No, they seem to run people out of town is about the only thing.
They want
do.
jail to be terrible, like inhumane, so you don't want to come back.
Like make it so bad on you that you don't come back.
Yeah, or that you'll take a deal so they don't have to take you to trial and spend all that money.
Right, right. So have you tried any of the shelters?
No, I've tried them before, yeah, but they're not even. They're not. You don't go to stuff like that really unless you're like, I don't know, maybe if you have kids or something.
So why not?
Or mentally ill.
Oh, okay.
Because they're not like, I don't know. They're like an all-consuming thing. If you're gonna stay in a shelter, you can't really have a job or anything. They require you to do all this shit during the middle of the day that normal people are working,
So you
just
mean
in order to stay there again the next night. And so it's like nobody.
You mean like a program or something?
Yeah, you have to be mentally ill or like on something to really go there. I think most of the time.
And
That's
so
what I think.
would you say that homelessness for you is like, what would it take to get you out of homelessness? Like what
A job.
A job?
Yeah, that's it.
What about transportation?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Transportation would open some doors, maybe. Yeah.
All right. So when's the last time you had a place, like your own place, like a room or anything?
I don't know, about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago.
Yeah. And
Yeah, I had, my own place for, 5 or so years.
Yeah. All right.
A couple different places there.
And what kind of work did you do? Just
Heavy equipment, building houses, stuff like that.
staying busy?
Hmm.
All right.
Yeah, mostly heavy equipment stuff.
All right. Sounds good. And no family in this area, or you do
Yeah,
have some-
Lakeport.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Lakeport. I don't have anything, so I didn't want to go over there, to be homeless.
Yeah.
I'd rather be homeless next door.
All right. Sounds good. If you had 3 wishes, what would your 3 wishes be?
Oh, whoa. No, I don't know. Shit. That I could give something to the world that would be, that would change the world for the better. All
Some-
3 wishes.
Okay.
Yeah,
That would be
just
all
one
3 of
thing.
them?
Yeah.
Okay. How can you do that? Do you think if I don't know, maybe this video going out there will help the world be better? If you could give a message to people, what would the message be? Like what?
Everybody needs to work together, kind of.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to be, like not like their own little sovereign nation, but like one part of a whole.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
what I think. Because nothing else really makes sense. Like, an individual never can do as much as a group of individuals working together. It's just never going to happen. No matter how you slice it,
Yeah.
everything's geared towards making you not trust your neighbor and not know your neighbor, just judge them from afar and throw rocks,
Do you think that's part of what America's all about? Like everybody's got to have their own thing, their own car, their own house, their fence around their house.
We're dangerous. We're dangerous united. The middle class in the United States is probably the most powerful population on earth.
How so?
because we have the might of the military behind us. If we were to use it and understand it and actually make people do their jobs according to the Constitution, we would have a beautiful place to live that didn't cost a bunch of money.
Yeah. I think in other countries, they have in Native American society too, they have the community. So you have the idea of the tribe and people working together for the tribe.
Yeah.
Or in China.
And each region has their own legacy and history and stuff, and that's what's cool. Like, if you look around here, this looks like any neighborhood anywhere, because all of the mom and pop stuff is gone.
Yeah, it's become like that.
There's nothing left really, except for maybe some breweries and stuff.
Hang on a sec, my dog's. See that little guy?
He's a pretty one.
Him? Yeah, you say hi.
He's a pretty puppy.
Like in China or Japan, they have the community, so things are kind of oriented around the community. Whereas in America, it's very much independent, like each person. And so it's kind of, I think in that way, it's kind of competitive. My car's got to be better than your car, or my house.
Everything is a competition.
Yeah.
Everything. And I don't know. I never understood that way, really.
And so you'd wish for the world that people would work together more and be more together.
Yeah.
All right. So now tell me a little bit about, you've probably had your stuff stolen more than once, but sometimes what I'm finding is that people are telling me the homeless are stealing each other's stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not like, they're just literally victimizing other homeless people.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, it's just, the way it goes, I guess.
Have you had any homeless people steal your stuff?
Yeah. Yeah. A couple times.
Yeah, tell me how that happened. Like you put your stuff somewhere?
Yeah, I just set something down and it's gone. It's just the way it goes. You get used to it, I guess.
You're stuck.
Yeah, if you want to keep it, put it in your shorts.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? So, what about high school and stuff? Did you graduate? Were you just drop out, or did you finish school? Did you get any extra school?
I finished school, but and I went to a trade school, and then maybe a little bit of college after that. But I pretty much the trade school was good and valuable.
What kind of trade was it?
Heavy equipment.
Heavy equipment?
Heavy civil.
So did you learn Caterpillars and Caterpillar tractors and all that stuff?
Yeah, it was just 6 weeks to teach how to operate it safely and
Yeah. And so could you go back and do that if you get a chance like that? Because that's a skill.
I do that.
That is a skill.
I do that. It's just
yeah.
Sometimes there's not up here. There's not a whole year of a working season.
No.
There's a wintertime that you're shut down for most people.
Yeah, for sure here. And we're just leaving the wintertime, although it's supposed to, well, it did sprinkle a little bit today. Hopefully it's not going to sprinkle much more. But, I don't know, anything else you can add? Anything else that's...
No, I think it's pretty much good.
Pretty much good? Okay. All
Thank
right,
you.
so thanks for the interview. This
Thank
has
you.
been Scott, and thanks a lot. And God bless, man. I hope things really get better for you and you're able to get some work.